You could say that. And then in the arms, it has this big ball joint so it can actually come out. And then it has the swivel there, and the ball joint can do everything. Then it also has the bend at the wrist. And then it also has, the hand moving, which is a plus. And then, of course, it has the bend at the mid-torso there. And then it has the already stated swivel there. And then, not only can the legs go out, but they can also go back like that due to this joint.
You can do a full split.
Yeah, you can do a full split, which is a plus. Then it has these really weird twist things there,
so
which...
spin its leg. Its mid-leg.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but... what the heck. It also, of course, has the knees, but then also you can move the foot around. Now, I think that's awesome, and I do really like all of that, but again, that's not something I necessarily require for me to buy it, but it's definitely a plus to have all that articulation and get him in great poses. And now let's compare Marvel Legends Hasbro 2-pack Wolverine to this, because he has even more articulation. Because if you look here, you can compare the two. Down here, it's still both have the ball jointed head, both have elbows, but you see here in his arm, he's got 2 shoulder joints. So you can not only bend it there, but you can also bend it all the way up there. I again think that that's a big plus. And then his hand, let me use this hand, if you notice, can move around just like the Batman figure, but it can also bend.
Bend in like that.
Yeah, bend in, bend out. That's a cool thing. Also has the mid-torso section there. Also swivels there. And this is where we get some really big differences. Because you see in the leg area, instead of having these things on Batman, it has these ball-jointed things. They basically, it allows it to do the same thing, except he can't do a full splits. So maybe for posability, you'd want those. But I kind of prefer the balls just because I'm a customizer and it's much easier to get the legs off with these things. Any comments about that?
I always preferred the ball joints preferred.
Yeah. And no, he's gonna fall over. We'll just leave him. He also doesn't have that, cut thing in the leg, so
he's
it
a
can
drunken bum.
rotate. But you don't really need it because of the ball joint there. Then of course he also has a double hinge knee, so he can go all the way back like that. And then the leg is basically the same there.
Note the foot can also bend left, right, unlike the Batman.
Yeah. So, have that there. And then I'll bring out for another comparison.
Just let him fall, he's another drunken bum.
Oh, he's standing. Oh, that's cool. Movie Mr. Fantastic, which has the standard Marvel Legends articulation with all that. But you notice the difference is the hands here between him and Wolverine is while Wolverine's hand, swivels and bends there, his bends way back there. Which I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence about that. I kind of like this type more, again, because of customizing. You can take it out a lot easier. And there he fell.
Skydiving! No.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
I like the wrist actually better.
Yeah, me too. And the cool thing about Mr. Fantastic that either Batman or Wolverine has is that his hand, his fingers can move. That's a plus for me because I like, he can hold something better now, I think. So, you have a comment, Bakugan?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that the hand movement is a good movement.
So you think that all figures should have movement in the hand?
Yes.
Interesting. I don't think it's required, but it's definitely a plus. Also in his legs, his feet more actually. A difference between with Batman and Wolverine is that again it moves there opposed to here. And instead of just moving down, it can also move left to right, which I think is a plus, and it can bend at the toes. All those pluses. But again, I don't think they're absolutely required. Also, with the hands, I'm going to bring out Bullseye. To do hands, not only does he can just move his hand, can he just, I don't know if you guys, just move the hands, but each finger he can move individually. No, you can't pick that up. But he can move all of his
Here, I've brought in the
digits like that. I think that's really cool, but I don't think
I've brought a better example if you could not see that. On the Onslaught Build-A-Figure, his hands move ever so slightly like that. There's his thumb, second thumb, and there's a wadded up fist thingy. Okay.
Yeah, which is kind of cool that he has articulated thumbs. So, yeah, anything you guys want to add on articulation that, we like but don't think should be necessarily have to be in it?
I do.
Okay.
I think that you should always have good heads on them.
Heads. Yeah, I think swivel is okay, but I definitely really like, ball jointed up and down movement. Now, kind of going off topic here, but while we were talking about that Kenner Batman, let me move these guys out of the way. While we were talking about that Kenner Batman, a figure that can only do that, can't even swivel the joint, which I think is fine for the 90s and 80s, let me bring in... And before I do this, I'm going to officially apologize to everyone who likes the Justice League Unlimited line. So, here is Justice League Unlimited Lex Luthor, just to show you what I'm talking about. This is a 2008 figure. 2008. You know what his articulation is? He can swivel at the head, he can bend his arm up, down, leg down. No waist. Just like a 90s figure. There are figures from the 80s with the same articulation as this guy. And then
I believe you meant 2008.
Yeah, 2008, sorry. And then I bring in Marvel Universe Daredevil. What am I saying? Deadpool from Hasbro. He's roughly the same size. And look at all that articulation he has. And, I like Justice League Unlimited, and I like some of their sculpts for the toys, but all Kenner can give us is the same articulation as toys from the 80s? Why couldn't they give us, the Batman articulation? It just doesn't make sense to me. Bad show, Kenner. Bad show. But that was just kind of me ranting about something I didn't like. So, to recap, articulation, basic movement, head, arm up, arm down, leg up, leg down. Articulation, we think needs is same deal except jointed elbows, jointed legs, and a swivel here, and maybe a ball joint when it kill it. And then Bakugan Select actually said that he thinks that all figures should have the chest movement and should have fingers that move somewhat. And then articulation we like would be this guy, basically. All the articulation he's packing. Very, very cool figure. So, guys, any final comments there?
Just that I think it should have finger articulation. That's
pretty
much it.
Well, I hope that helps with the debate. We'll keep checking in. Until then, God bless you guys.